Hello, and welcome to the— oh, fuck me, I forgot there were trainers south of the future. I was gonna make a long-winded joke with a fake Australian voice, about how we're gonna go on a catching safari. And I ruined it immediately because I forgot there's a route down here. Well, the joke's already dead, it's too late now. Oh well. Anyway, welcome back to the FireRed Randomizer Nuzlocke. I went and I destroyed them all. All the trainers. Everyone in the area, except the guys down there. We're gonna pretend they don't exist. So everyone is now level 40! You know, I actually don't know what Koga's levels are, so I think we're gonna get fucked in the ass hard when we go in there. But before we go and get absolutely eviscerated, we have some encounters to get. Now that we have cleared the way, I am going to grab the bike so we can go around faster. Now that we've cleared the way, we can go to Route 14 and 13, and the route to the west, and Cycling Road, and get encounters in all those places. So Route 14 is our first destination. I'm going to have to be very careful not to kill anything, because my levels are now even higher than they were before. So here on Route 14 is our first target. So what is our encounter for Route 14? I have Ultra Balls though, so I'll use those. Our encounter for Route 14 is... fuck me. Ugh, I don't even want this thing, honestly. I'd rather just kill it. Alright, what's that? Okay. I was just given a gift sub. I have Twitch open at the same time. Alright, let's try it. Let's just throw a ball at it and see if it works. I can't touch this thing or it will literally explode. Oh my god, it almost got in the first shot. Okay, it literally just wants to keep meditating. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Oh no! Okay, nope. No. No. Back to sleep with you. If you do that again... You really love meditate, don't you? You really love meditate, don't you? Keep using that. Don't attack me for any reason, you monstrosity. Okay, that's fine. Alright, get in the ball. Now. Thank you. It always walks out with a plant stalk clamped in its beak. The stalk is used for building its nest. Was this a female Farfetch'd? Yes, it was. I'm naming it Miku. Because there's like this whole thing with Hatsune Miku. And like... you know. She is not seeing the being outside the box ever. Farfetch'd is not a good mon. Alright, well, we got one down. We still have more to go. So Ram gets some time in the spotlight for once. So Route 13, we couldn't get our encounter over here before because of this country. But now we have cut. We can get our encounter. So our encounter for Route 13 is... please be good. Okay, that is actually good. If I can catch this thing, it is the return of Mozilla. Why am I getting all the Dark Rising All-Stars? Well, I mean, can we really call Mozilla a Dark Rising All-Star because she died? You know what? I'm gonna say that she is. Mozilla did carry me a lot during Dark Rising 1. And yes, her death was unfortunate, but eh. No! Do not even dare! Alright, we're just gonna use an Ultra Ball. Just to be safe. Okay, yes. Good. Alright, easy. Mozilla is back. While young, it has 6 gorgeous tails. When it grows, several new tails are sprouted. Makes sense to me. What's your problem? We are going to name her Mozilla. I mean, when I look back at the old Dark Rising Nuzlocke, I feel like I was like infinitely more cringe back than I am now. I mean, I am still giga cringe, but it was far worse back then than I am now. But I feel like I'm ever so slightly less cringe nowadays than I was back then. So that's a positive. But we still have 2 more encounters left. I mean, we also still have to go deal with the other Snorlax, so we can go back to Celadon. Because I can get an encounter in Celadon as well. And Fuchsia. And then there's the Safari. Okay, well, the Safari Zone is a whole can of worms because of how everyone has their own rules regarding how the Safari Zone can be used for encounters in Nuzlocke. But we're gonna burn that bridge when we get to it. For now, let's heal up. Shadow's job is not done, and then he can go back on the couch once he's done. So for now, we are off to Cycling Road first. Because we can come back for Route 18 later. But first, we had to climb up this hill again, back up to Route 17, which one's gonna do this? Fuck, I missed one. Poet Thomas, oh, okay, never mind. This isn't a problem. Oh, he has this entrant. It's fine. Really? Are you? And he has my favorite move, Fire Spin. Because of course he does. I swear, there's probably someone meticulously keeping track of every single time I've run into the most common moves ever: Powder Snow and Fire Spin. Alright, now, as I was saying, here we are. I've now beaten every trainer. So here on Route 17, our encounter is going to be a duplicate because I already have a Roselia. I have to be careful because I'm gonna get, yep. Alright, so we got garbage. Absolute garbage. Beedrill does not have its mega stats. Oh, come on. Don't do this shit to me. Alright, what do you have? Mirror move. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Get the ball, please. Okay, it has no moves. I mean, it has no stats either. Oh my god, really? Are you really gonna be annoying, Beedrill? Beedrill, I swear to god. See, these Ultra Balls were a worthwhile investment. Oh my god, even that didn't work. It has Spore. It has Spore, but it's still a Beedrill, so it sucks. May appear in a swarm, flies at violent speeds, all the while stabbing with a toxic stinger on its rear. I'm going to name it Sectonia. Mostly because whenever I think about Beedrill, I think about Queen Sectonia from Kirby Triple Deluxe. And I spent an unhealthy amount of time trying to beat the True Arena in Kirby Triple Deluxe using Archer. Archer was very fair and balanced, by the way. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's get out of here. Alright, so we need to deal with you so that we can go to Celadon. Pretty sure it's just another Roselia, so we can kill it for free. If it's not, then it's a static encounter, so I can take it for free. That's not a Roselia! That's a Milotic! That is ins- I'm asleep, right. I forgot. You know what I can do to get rid of this? Use the Poke Flute that I conveniently have. Yeah. Oh my god, it has no moves. Alright, come on. No. No, no, no. Point to sleep. Okay, this is a Milotic, so it should be able to tank at least one hit from me. No problem. Oh my god. Yeah, no, this thing's actually a problem. Alright, Side Beam. It has Doom Desire. I'm gonna try a ball now. Yeah, I had a feeling. Alright, how much does that do? Yikes, that did a decent amount. Alright, we're gonna have to hit him again. We got Max Sleep Turtle. Oh no, I confused him too. Alright, we have to catch him now. Come on, Milotic's a good water type, and I get Surf soon. 3? Oh my god, it's perfect, let's go! A good water type! With Dragon Dance! Milotic is breathtakingly beautiful. Those that see it are said to forget their combative spirits. That reminds me of like the Nuzlocke ending in Strange Journey. Well, it's male, so I'm gonna name it Wallace, because Wallace has one of these. Alright, nice! That's a huge capture! Alright, pretty sure there's an item over here. No? Okay, apparently not. Okay, I'm gonna need to go grab more Ultra Balls, but that requires me to go all the way back to Fuchsia's. I can't fly. I'm gonna go grab more Ultra Balls. I'll be right back. So it turns out I actually missed 2 bikers instead of just 1, so I ended up getting caught in another battle. And that didn't have any Rayquaza. I mean, it didn't matter, I still blew it up with Kenya, but still. It's the principle of the matter than the fact that I ran into a fucking Rayquaza. Alright, so we get an encounter here in Celadon, because I didn't actually do that yet. So we're gonna use the Super Rod for this. So what am I getting? Please. Come on, give me something immediately. Alright, so our encounter for Celadon City! Ew! I would rather have gotten nothing than Ledian. Fine. It also has Protect, because fuck me. It tried to go for the double Protect. Are you serious? I did pick up more balls, so start chucking. Ooh, Payday. Okay, thank you. Oh my god, where's your catch? Never mind, I got it. The star powers on its back grow larger or smaller depending on the number of stars in the night sky. I'm naming you Scrub because you are never seeing the outside of the box. Frickin' scrub-ass Ledian. Never seeing the outside of that box. Alright, well, the only place we have left for an encounter is Fuchsia. And the Safari Zone, I guess, but that's a whole different situation, but I don't want to deal with that right now. I said before that the plan is we're gonna do Koga, so we're gonna go back, I'm gonna go grab Borophyll, and then we're gonna prepare for Koga. So I'll be right back. I'm also going to look up what Koga's levels are, just so I'm safe. So I'll be just a moment. Look at this box, it's really coming along now. I remember back when we basically had nothing in this box. We were running around with 4 mons and a dream. But now look at us. 3 rows, plus an HM friend. So let's take a look at our quarry before we go fight Koga. I also found that his ace is level 43, so we're probably gonna get, like, destroyed. So first is Mozilla. Serious nature. With, okay, another mon that cannot have its stats reduced. Why? Why? Do you not have a single special attack? God damn it. Alright, Sectonia sucks. I'm not even gonna bother caring about her. Okay, Own Temple is pretty nice. You have... Okay, her attack's passable. Did Beedrill get buff in terms of general stats? This is not its mega stats, because then it would have no special attack at all. And we already know how its moves. Spore's pretty nice, it's just a shame that it's on a Beedrill. And Wallace has Drought, which is not great because that means Surf will be weaker. But look at those stats! And my god, what a... It was almost perfect! It was almost perfect, and then your moves just suck. Why? The only good move you have is Dragon Dance! What else do I have? Alright, yeah, right. I forgot about Miku. She has a Zinc. With Raindish. And she's got moves, I guess. And Scrub is... Wait a minute, don't you normally get this ability? Wow, you really do suck. Wow, this was a bit disappointing. I think Sectonia is the only one of these 5 that has actual moves, but the problem is she's a Beedrill, and Beedrill sucks. So, let's do the gym next. The gym's problem is we are going to start dealing with gym leaders that have full teams of 6 from this point on. And Koga is the first one who matches that description. I don't even think I have a Firestone to use on Mozilla either, so that sucks. So we're gonna use Borophyll at the start of our little excursion, and off we go. As always, per the new rule, once we go into the gym, we can't leave until we beat Koga or die trying. So let's do it. Alright, buddy, what do you got for me?
Yo, champ in the making! Fuchsia Gym is a tricked-up place. It's riddled with invisible walls. Koga might be close, but he's blocked off. You have to fight gas in the walls to reach him.
Okay. But before that, fucking Hawkeye's over here, wow! Strongman Webster with a Torkoal. Fuck. I cannot do much to this thing, so we're just gonna have to Quick Acid. I mean, I could bring in yeah, no. Yikes. Let's try Aurora Beam, even though it's resisted. That did nothing. Oh god, you have a stab move! Oh my god! Jesus! Do not! Do not! Do not! Okay, good. Yeah, no, this is a problem. Blocko, go! This is the first mon, it's already beating my ass! Pin Missile. That's doing nothing. I hope you didn't bring a dragon, cause then we're fucked. Alright, SpongeBob, go. Good, he's dead. And he's just gonna waste a turn. Cause that's doing nothing to me. Do not get 5-pack, I swear. Good. Goodbye. Get the hell out of here, Torkoal. You know, an idea I could have had was going and getting the Surf HM before coming in here, but, you know, that would be a smart idea. Alright, next is another mod that... Oh, fuck, are you kidding me? I could drop rocks on it, but I think I'm going to use Smiles and just click Hydro Pump. What is this, a Fire-type gym? He has Water Veil, so I can't burn him, but it doesn't matter, he's a Fire type, I can't burn him anyway. And he's dead. Goodbye. See, this is why I have no qualms about being over-leveled. Even with my level significantly higher, I still get screwed over. Alright, well, it's a good thing I have Hyper Potions. I only have 5, but I think this is a prime opportunity to use one. That was the first guy. That's absurd. Alright, how much worse is it? Freaking Hawkeye's number 2 over here. Koga has that strategy. Yeah, yeah, I know, dude. Alright, what do you have? 1 Mon, and it's a Slowbro. That's fantastic. Holy crap, level 38? Please do a lot. Damn. That did nothing. Yikes! Jesus Christ! Roger, go. Oh, god damn it! You are really annoying, you know that, pal? Please. Thank you, Roger. Please do a lot of damage. I know it's a slow bro, so I'm not really counting on much. Okay, that did more than I was expecting. And I'm locked in. Don't I have a flute that cures this? Hold on. I'm pretty sure I have a flute that cures confusion. Oh yeah, I do! And there goes my non-existent attack stat! Jeez, if I was actually a huge power Zoomer, I'd be a little worried, especially since I can't switch out now. Not like it matters, I'm a special attacker, so you're dead! Never mind! Oh, now he's dead. He killed himself. Bye. Okay, yeah, this gym is actually scary as hell. This place is horrible already. 2 battles, and I'm already getting my shit kicked in. By every dude under the sun and moon. I've only fought 2. Well, this is why I've been trying to not be, like, super cocky. Because I know that we can get humbled at any moment. The game seems to be trying to go out of its way to humble me again. Oh god. Oh no! Hey look, I could have had one of these, but no! I had to run to a mine-in that had a fucking crab hammer! Oh my god, it lived. Okay, good, I got an attack drop. Okay, good, it's dumb. Perfect. But seeing that I didn't even kill the golem, I cannot wait until I can get Ice Beam. Alright, next is Pinsir. We can drop rocks on him, so Kenya, get in here. Kenya is really looking up as our general, but like, her problem is she just doesn't learn any damn moves. I'm still running the same moves I've been using for a long time. With no room for change. That's level 42. But yeah, Kenya did try to learn a move. Oh, fucking Grumpig. Yo, when I was doing Coliseum Retro Achievements, Grumpig was like the bane of my existence. This thing is such a pain in the ass. It is unusually tanky for what it is. I think I'm just gonna use Smiles. No, I'm gonna use Shadow. I want this thing gone. But yeah, because I was using 2 special attackers, this thing is a lot more annoying to deal with than you think it would be. Like, in a normal situation, Grumpig is not a scary mon at all. But in a run where I was literally only using 2 mons, hey look, we're lava. You know what, I could stand on this. But in a run where I'm only using a Typhlosion and an Espeon against a... Fuck me. Of course you do. But yeah, in a run where I'm only using a I almost said Tyranitar. Typhlosion. But I can do this. And Espeon against a Psychic type. Oh no. Don't you dare. Do not. Good. Dude, this yellow flu is really coming in clutch now. Get rid of this Guava, please. Of course not. Why does this feel like it's going to be a running theme from now on? That things that usually would have died are just going to survive on low HP. And then become even more annoying to deal with. Alright. How many more are there left? At least 1. I also say the way the ninja would master Koga. Ninja have a long history of using animals. Oh, it's a tamer. Dr. Marilyn with a Lickitung. Alright, Lickitung's not that bad. We have one of our own in the box, so goodbye. Don't die. I mean, don't live. Good. Alright, level 41. Please learn a move sometime in this lifetime, poor Phil. Synthesis! You learned that normally! What the hell? You know what? I haven't been using growth at all, so I think I'm actually gonna ditch growth for synthesis. Because at least this way I have a passive way of healing, and with all the mods that set sun, that's a perfect move to have. Blastoise, Smiles, come here, you have Stab Thunderbolts. And he has Liquid Ooze. It was nice knowing you, Blastoise. Are you serious? Okay. Please? Perfect! Alright, fuck you, Blastoise. Hit him with a needle arm, even though you don't have arms. Yup, it's gonna be a running theme now. Things are just gonna start surviving hits that they realistically should. Roleplay? No! Why the hell would I learn that? I already have Trace and a Rayquaza, because of course. Well, it's a good thing that this time I have Borophyll, and he has an Ice move. This is Generation 3 Rayquaza, he doesn't have a Mega Evolution yet. So, goodbye. There's no way you survive. You cannot be serious. Of course he has Powder Snow! Add to the counter! Yet another mon with Powder Snow. Nice crit. Could we have gotten that before? Alright, Dr. Marilyn defeated. Jeez, this gym is horrible. Oh, there's another one. He is not Mr. Hawkeyes, though. Alright. Borophyll is level 41, so let's put Black Hole in the front. What's my other Lucky Egg? Oh, he already has one on. We could just give Roger the other one. Alright, this should be the last train. Never mind, there's one more. Okay, the second to last trainer before Koga. Dr. Way with a Phanpy. That is unfortunate, because I do not want to stay in on this thing, just in case that's a ground type move. So, Roger, you're up! Oh my god, of course he does. That did nothing. Fuck you too. It's a good thing I'm paranoid, so I brought like a stockpile of healing items. Just in case something like this happened. Dude, why is everything suddenly oh, were you kidding me? Now they're just all of a sudden running coverage moves. All over the place. Ouch. Alright, well I'm gonna have to use a potion on Roger. Get out of here. Alright, level 41. And Blossom. That is actually something Black Hole can deal with. Because Blossom is not a threat. Plus, if it tries to do any fire-type shenanigans, it's not going to matter. Goodbye. It feels nice to finally one-shot something. Level 41 Black Hole. So, Black Hole did try to learn a bunch of stat-lowering moves, and I honestly didn't take any of them, even though I probably should have. Like, I've been constantly going on about how I need to get rid of Thunder Shock because I'm not using it. But now I'm going to be stuck with it basically for the rest of the game because I have no other... I'm probably not going to learn any of the moves. And I really don't want to waste the big mushroom to have to teach another move. Unless Celadon sells them, then no, it's not even a problem anymore. Alright. Shadow. You need to learn a move, dude. Honestly. It's like... It's hilarious how our two surviving mains still have not learned a good move yet. Like, Shadow and Kenny have been running basically the exact same moves they've had for the longest time. Diglett. This thing's probably gonna outspeed me, but it has no stats beyond speed. He has acid, that's for sure. You can't lower my stats though, because I have clear body. Are you kidding me? I can't kill shit in this gym, I swear. Please. Thank you. You saved me time. Alright. Please learn to move. Of course not. Trico. I could use any number of options. We're just gonna use Morphil though. And then you're dead. I'm actually not even gonna bother with the Roar Beam. We're just gonna hit him with acid. The power stab acid. Alright, Strongman Joe was the last trainer. So all that remains is Mr. Ninja Man himself, Koga. So let's heal up and prepare first, so that way we don't get absolutely eviscerated by this guy. Because he's going to have a team of 6, and his ace is higher level than my whole team. So I think we will lead with Shadow. So let's save the game, just in case something bad happens. And it's off to the races.
A mere child like you dares to challenge me? The very idea makes me shiver with mirth. Very well, I shall show you a true terror as a ninja master. Poison brings steady doom. Sleep renders foes helpless. Despair to the creeping horror of poison-type Pokemon.
Swimmer Mark, you don't have poison types by the way. With a Hitmontop! Come on, why? Alright, well let's hit him with Side Beam. I outspeed him, I'm worried. That does nothing. Nice. Alright, please. Double team! Oh come on, he's actually doing Koga strategies. You cannot be serious. Alright, well, he does have potions too, which could be very bad. Never mind, he's dead. Off to a great start. Alright, next up is Octillery. Why do you have an Octillery? Hell if I know. Smiles, get in here. If we see a level 43, that's the ace. This is not the ace. And it has immunity, so we can't be poisoned. Not like it matters, I'm just gonna quick stab Thunderbolt and nuke this thing out of the orbit. There we go, easy. Next is Gorbis, so Clamkini. Clamkini is his ace! This is probably gonna live because it's higher level than my whole team. Never mind, Smiles is just proving himself. He's trying to make up for Celadon Gym. Tangela? What do I have for Tangela? Oh, right, we have Black Hole for Tangela. Tangela's probably gonna outspeed me. But it should be fine. As long as he doesn't have, like, Psychic or something. Alright, bye, Tangela. Really? Poison him. Damn it. Of course you do! Yikes, that actually hurts a lot. But he's gonna waste a Hyper Potion, so I can probably get a second. Ew! You have a Gamlon Bear? You're definitely gonna live now. Yep, and right back to full. So I get poisoned. Please. Wow, that did a lot less than I was hoping. But he's in range to kill him with something else, which is swing attack. There you go. Alright, who's next? Sentret. Oh, come on, dude. You were doing so well. You had 4 decent mons. And now you're whipping out the babies. Unfortunately for you, Kenya is an equal opportunity killer. She'll punch everything, regardless of age or gender. Alright, last is Dusclops. Oh, fuck me. Do I even have any options for this? Not really, no. Kenya is basically my option for this thing. We're just gonna have to drop rocks on it until it eventually dies. Alright, level 39. Dusclops is usually known to be very thick, but I'm gonna protect to see what it wants to do to me first. Air cutter. Okay, well that's not that scary. So we're gonna do our favorite tactic in the world. Drop rocks on it until it eventually dies. Oh my god, you cannot be serious. Okay, that doesn't do that much. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, Kenya, drop rocks on it. That did a lot less than I was expecting it to. I need to get him in range so that we can finish him with our #1 tactic. Get crit. Okay, that did a good amount. One more is actually probably going to be enough. I don't need to use Astonish. Alright, Kenya, take us home. Alright, we did it! Koga's been defeated.
You are proving your worth. Here, take the soul badge. Now that you have the soul badge, the defense of your Pokemon rises.
You know, I literally just remembered today that we get badge boosts in this game. We also have to use Surf outside of battle, so we can go to Cinnabar now.
Ah, take this too.
And TM06. Please tell me this is a good move. Of course it's not. Tackle is the secret technique dating back 400 years. Yeah, thanks, Koga, you stupid dummy. Oh my god. Of course it had to be fucking Tackle. Why am I never allowed to have nice things in this world? Ever. My god. Well, at least we beat Koga with no difficulties and no casualties. But we have another hurdle awaiting us, and it's called the Safari Zone. So, I have to decide what we're going to do about the Safari Zone in terms of encounter, but we also have to go there in order to get Surf. So, I want Surf, so we're going over there next time. And all the other goodies that are in there, too. Plus, we can finally put a water move on Roger. I'm probably going to ditch Baton Pass since I'm not really using that. So next time, we will go to the Safari Zone, and then we'll probably just... I don't know, actually. We can go to Sylph. We could go to Cinnabar Island. We're not fighting Surge yet. We're still ignoring him. I'll have to decide, but I'll hopefully have an idea of what the plan is next time. So I'll see you then.